Let's see. Does it want to go that way? Hey, everybody. Give me the thumbs up if this is the way it wants to go. Let me know. Let me know if this is the way it wants to go. Hey, hi Andy. Long time no see. No Europe this year, just America. Hey guys. Looks like this is the way it wants to go, and I've got to hold it, which is just such a drag. Maybe there's a mechanism where I can clip it. Let's have a look. All right. So my journey to a six-figure business online to create freedom for myself with no technical knowledge, because I, believe it or not, actually went to university when we didn't have to hand in our essays and our whatever you hand in to university, your stuff. We could handwrite it. So I never learnt. I actually never, ever learnt to use a computer properly. Hey, so please share this stream. I'm going to talk about technology. I'm going to talk about being 40-something. I'm going to talk about what all of that means and why it's important to create some sort of online component to your businesses, and your skill set to take you forward, because we all need it, right? I'm a big believer in this. So I'm someone who actually works with people and bodies. And I did so for all of my career. Absolutely love working with people. I was very technical around their bodies, how they moved, exercise prescription. Let me just rewind. At university, I learnt phys ed. I also had a sociology component to all of my learnings at that time, as well as practical experience on the job from 15, 16 years of age onwards, to get really clever of how to actually, thanks for the love and likes, guys, and please share this stream. It's really super important stuff for people whom are reskilling, resetting, know that they actually need to, or perhaps they don't even know that they need to, reset moving forward. Hi there, gorgeous. Great to see you. Hi, Kerry. Nice to see you. Drop me a message. I'd love to have a little chat. That's the bad thing about online is that you do spend a lot of time in your head writing and doing a lot of video. So I'm just trying to keep this still. Let me just balance my elbow here. So to rewind, nice to see you here. To rewind, I learnt to be very good with moving bodies. So exercise prescription, moving bodies, watching, being tactile, learning in my body, all of those sorts of things, learning through people and how they moved and what they did and what results we got. So I was really good. Practically, that's where my skill set was, start to finish. So I'm just going to tell someone on live. So I'm going to share this as well, and please share this as well. And I'll get right into this, because this is really super stuff, especially if you are wanting to really reset and change your tact, and you know that you actually need to change your tact. Yeah, baby. I'll share it to one more spot. Thank you for the love and likes, and thank you for your patience. I'll get right into this. Hey, Sonia. Nice to see you. All right, so I am a gal who is older than often people realize, but I'm not going to deny it. I'm really super proud of all the work that I've actually done. Practically with my hands, with my feet, with my teachings, all of that stuff. I've always been a teacher. Been a teacher since I was a swimming teacher at about 14 years of age. 13, 14 years of age. Part-time job was teaching swimming. We absolutely loved it. We went with all our friends. My sister was a swimming teacher as well. So I've been very good with teaching with my hands. So when I realized that I was behind the eight ball, I became had to become a breadwinner in my family to support my children because I had become single, and I had to learn a way. YouTube became my friend to learn all the technical stuff online. So YouTube became my friend. And the thing that I did that I find that some people are resistant to is I actually knew that tech was not my love, but people were. So as soon as I understood that I had to communicate with, let me take these off, I had to communicate with gorgeous people, I learnt the technology. So as soon as I got over that, I was able to move forward. YouTube was my friend. Okay, so if you talk about my journey to 6 figures online, YouTube became my friend. And I asked YouTube, I've got the whole glasses line here going on. So YouTube became my friend. I would ask YouTube, teach me how to X, Y, and Z. Thanks for the love, guys. Please share this stream. I'm getting lots of love here. So, right, I went, how do you get a YouTube channel? How do you download and buy a domain name? And literally, I started with all of that. So when I teach my guys to go, all of my coaches to go online, I'm literally rewinding them all back to basics. But I'll also meet you where you're at. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. There seems to be a lot of like, yeah, that was me. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, that was me coming through. So please pop in any questions that you actually have. Basically, what I wanted to say is this: is that I'm very, very good tactile. So generally, when I try to take up a physical thing, so I try to learn a skill physically, I'm able to do it. So as soon as I went, well, I'm not really interested in the computer and technical things. I'm really not interested in the computer and technical things. But I went, but I'm really quite good physically. And the computer, if I work it out and I do A plus B plus C plus D in the right format, then I'll work out how to use a computer. I'll work out that it's not a push a button to open it. The MacBook Pro, you actually have to open it and then you push the button to turn it on. And I didn't know this stuff. I didn't know any of that stuff. So I literally had to be humble and learn from basics, but be willing to upskill, be open to understanding and finding the best coaches in the whole world. And my thing was, I really understood coaches. So anyone that called themselves an authentic coach, I knew that to question anyone, because like if you're a great coach, you don't need to say you're an authentic coach. That's my opinion anyway. You're just a great coach. You're a great teacher and you're a great coach. And let me just rewind back here. There was a little question here, and I'm just going to grab it because my eyes are super bad today. Lots of dust in them. I'll inbox you tomorrow. You look great. Thank you, baby. Mwah. Much love. Much love. So I knew how to find an incredible coach, and I knew how to see through coaches that weren't great because I've grown up in the coaching world, right from the time I was very young. People who coach athletes, people who coach, swimming, right through to so-called experts that, that I happen to be married to, his mates, all the rest of it. You start to actually see who's actually walking their talk and who just goes and chases down more of the ego chase, basically. So I learned that really, really, really young. So I was able to find the best coaches in the world. I really, really believe in coaches. I think that they actually help you step up. And once you've actually got some skin in the game, you will try harder. Fact of the matter. If free worked, we'd all look like a supermodel. Because there's enough free workouts and free meal plans out there on the internet. That transformations would happen if free worked. Free doesn't work, but a great coach helping you rise up does work. Hands down. I truly believe it, but it's got to be a great coach. So YouTube was my friend to upskill to get to my six-figure alone on a multi-six-figure alone online business. Okay, not counting any of the bricks and mortar stuff that you actually have going on, okay? So Incredible Coaches, YouTube was my friend. I had the knack of choosing only good coaches to actually lean into. And please, please, please ask me questions about coaches, because I'm really passionate about them, and good ones at that. Then, anyone that used the word authentic, I actually questioned. Thank you for the love, my beautiful Helen. Thank you, from Europe, overseas. And then upskilling. You've got to do the work. Yeah, there's no such thing as a unicorn business. There's no such thing as popping up a website and expecting that magic will happen. You actually need to do the work. Thanks for the love, guys. Please share the stream, and please ask questions. So we have got Heather, Trace, Greg, Tommy, Carrie, Michelle, Linda, Sonia, loads of Thomas, Stephen, John, loads of people on here. Does anyone, and Andy, does anyone want to actually hop on and ask some questions? And does anyone want to hop on and actually talk to me at the same time? Learn and upskill. You're never too old. And in fact, things are moving so quickly that you actually have to be really ahead of the game. So you have to be ahead of the game. I've got fairy lights on, but you can't see them. So I was going to set all this up, but my camera didn't want to go that way. All right. Any questions, my loves? Any questions at all? So, my journey to 6 figures online, not easy. No, of course not, because I didn't know how to open the computer. I didn't know how to successfully and consistently log into my internet banking at the time. But in 4 short years, I've actually gone from that, knowing nothing, and actually admitting I know nothing, and I'm not interested, and I don't like technology, and I don't have the aptitude, and I like people, to creating a multi 6-figure business online. All right, so anyone can do it. Online Coach Accelerator is onboarding for May, so please hop on now. I've got only a couple more places in that, and I've got a couple of people to actually lock down to their times this morning. So much love today. If you don't want any more questions asked, I'll do another live on another topic around ageless body, live again in this space, so watch out for that. It will pop up in a moment. Okay, so I'm going to talk about bodies and health in one sec. Much love. Thanks, Helen. Bye, gorgeous. Bye.